And hello all, how's everybody doing today? Another Steelbook. I bought a couple of the Batman films the other day. I know the Steelbooks have been out for a long time and you can probably see the videos somewhere else, but hey, I'll go into more detail, so my Steelbook reviews are better, eh? Or not. Anyway, this is Batman Begins. I got this one from the Amazon Canadian site. These are the Canadian review, so after this one I'll do The Dark Knight as well, but we'll start with Batman Begins. Here it is. I don't know if you can see it in view. I'm going to put it in a bit more better light. Now this is still in the wrapping, so I've just torn the edges off. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to quickly get all that off because I don't need all that stuff. I'm not planning on keeping them with no breathing space. Now, first look at this. It's really nice. It's a matte finish. It's nice, clean, and simple. Nothing apart from Batman Begins at the very top. Obviously, there's that, but. And take that off afterwards, and I can guarantee you, because I tore it a little bit, there's nothing underneath it. Now this has got a lovely sort of bronze, different light. I mean, you can see from here the bronze, different colour lights all around it. Then you've got the huge shadow of Batman himself in the bat shape, and if you can zoom in a little bit, you can see his face too. There you go, just about see him. It's hard, but you can see him. And then obviously you've got all the bats all the way around it, all the way going around the buildings as he's sort of looping himself down, probably jumping down from a building, gliding down like he did at the end of the movie. That's really nice because you can see this sort of the distance between the close-up bats and the bats going off in the distance as well, and really nice lighting effects on it as well. He's hiding the sun right behind him, but you can see it's coming through more on that side, slightly on that side, darker as it goes off to the end. So it's really effective. I mean, what do you think of the films? I mean, after I saw them, and I saw the Jack Nicholson version, Tim Burton, the Batman, and there was Batman Returns, and then they got worse. And by the time Batman and Robin, I thought, oh, this is awful. And then a couple of years later, they released Batman Begins, and I thought, why are you releasing another Batman? The last two were terrible. I don't want to see any more Batmans. But I watched the trailer, I gave the benefit of the doubt. I thought, well, this actually looks quite good. This looks quite dark. This looks more adult, more grown up. It might be worth a go. And I watched it in the cinema. It happened to be on my birthday. And wow, what a film. And I thought, no, this is really good. This is what Batman should have been long before, not so cartoony comic book style. And so fantastic, and I was really glad that The Dark Knight equally, or if not better, movie come out, and I really can't wait for Dark Knight Rises now. The only disappointment is I really wanted to see the Riddler character, and he's not in it, and it is going to be the last one of the three, so that's a bit of a shame. That's a little bit of a letdown. But there you go. Anyway, that's my little bit. If I can get this sticker off, or this black plastic, I'll take off the backing for it. It's quite a hard cardboard, and as usual it gives you all your features and everything like that. This is region free by the way, so well, that's nice. I like the back of that already. Another one of them, like I reviewed The Last Samurai, where it's just one plain black shadow with a skyline behind it, and this is exactly the same thing. All the sort of lights that you saw at the front of this one, you've got the same sort of thing there amongst the clouds. It's like he's sort of standing in the clouds and everything. He turns to the left, it looks like he's following you around. They're really nice. Usual credit things along the bottom of there, no problem. But bowing down, looks really good. It's all about the colour lighting in this one. Really goes really well for it. I did see the side before, and it is very plain. It's your usual just black and white with Batman Begins of Blu-ray and Warner Brothers. Not much you can say about that, but hey, spine is the least important out of the lot, but it is a nice addition. But the back art, because I'm a biggest fan of the back art, that's right up there with some of the very best ones. So I've opened it up. It should be greeted with the disc. There is indeed. There we are. And it's got a nice design on it as well, with him and the bats flying off. So I'll put this in the machine. Let's put it in the machine, and we'll get the menu going any second now, with any luck. Okay, right, now let's go back and look at the art inside. Sort of lost focus here. That's nice as well. See that they've done it on the front, they've done it on the back, and they've done it in the middle. Batman himself, and it works every single time, just slightly different. Christian Bale obviously playing Batman this time. George Clooney by far the worst Batman of the lot, if not jokey. So there he is, he's looking down. He's not actually on the phone, he is looking down. And in the background again you can just about see a bat out of focus, a bat in focus, and another one in the background there with that golden sort of tan sort of colour lighting effect which we saw from the front and the back of the actual Blu-ray disc itself. So that's a really nice artwork, guys, complemented with a really nice back artwork and a lovely front cover as well. As I said, a lot of people have done this review already, but I wanted to go more in depth with it rather than just showing the front and saying this is a matte finish, this is so soft. So I'll give you a proper rundown on it. But what we are going to do is obviously add that little bit extra, which is put it on the TV screen so you can actually see it for yourself as well. It's always a nice addition. But as for the packaging itself, I'm really pleased with this one. I'm glad I got it. I don't know why it took me so long to actually get hold of these movies. It's maybe because of the hype for the Dark Knight Rises is coming out. I did have these in the normal little plastic cases, but I thought, no, I'm going to go Steelbook. I've got a lot of Steelbooks. Why haven't I got the Batman ones amongst them? So, so further ado, I've actually done that right now, and really pleased with that one. That's really nice. It's all about the lighting on it, and look how many bats are actually on the around the buildings and stuff like that. I think there's that screamer that he uses in the middle of the film to save Katie Holmes's Rachel character, and all of a sudden all the bats just appear out everywhere. Now I want to flick it over to put it on the screen for you, but it's one of these Blu-rays which has got that little spinning disc symbol in the middle, and it takes a little while to load, but during my talking of the artwork I've actually got it come up now. Now fortunately, as a lot of Canada ones do, I can see that now, there is no menu screen, which is a shame. So if I flick through everything, for instance special features, it's just going to come up on a pop-up screen instead, so that's a bit of disappointment. I do like it, but I'm sort of getting used to the Canadian ones not having menu screens. For some strange reason they don't do that. I don't know why, but there you go, look at that. That looks pretty good already. Quite pleased with that. Good transfer quality, nice colours, complements exactly what we saw on the front of the cover of it. But let's go to a little other screen so I can see a little bit more in depth of the actual itself. But from what I can see here, quality looks good. Really good film, guys, this one. Really glad Christopher Nolan decided to do all three movies rather than just one and then goes to a different director again after that, because it sort of spoils it when you can do such a master of art in the beginning. So let's just click onto a scene, and it's faultless. It's a 10 out of 10. It's crystal clear, there's no grain at all, and I'm right in front of a big TV. If I move back, it's just, I'm not going to notice a thing, but that looks absolutely fantastic. Really good colours, some nice brown tinges to it, as this Batman movie has a lot. Great sound will appear from it as well. And obviously it's an all-star cast, this movie. Gary Oldman, one of my favourite actors, brilliant in it. Michael Caine as well. So there we go, that's Batman Begins, the first of the three. And there's just one more quick look at the Steelbook. I'm sure you've already seen it enough times already, but there you go. You can get this, it's still available on Amazon. Not a lot of money at all. I think it's only about $17, which conversion to pounds in the UK, I think you still land up with postage paying only about £17, so the same as on the normal shelf. And it is region free. As you just found out a minute ago, as I just played it, and it works absolutely perfectly. So there you go, Batman Begins. Thank you very much. Just hear your comments, and I'll get the other one out for you, the Dark Knight, in a moment. Okay then, cheers guys.